Welcome back everyone on JasperTube. Here we are, finally. I'm so excited for this new chapter of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So this, I start by saying, check my Twitter, because I didn't know before, but I use it, I post on Twitter uh, the things I do while I'm not on YouTube. For example, now I'm playing, I'm doing a marathon of Ratchet and Clank, because I want to play Rift Apart. It looks like a huge, beautiful game, but I can't do it because I don't have a PS5, and because I don't know nothing of the story. Yesterday I barely finished the first game, and I'm doing a marathon of Tomb Raider. Uh, it's from a while now that I'm doing that, and I finished the first and second game, and now I'm playing the third, and it's so hard. And here we have Eivor.
Sorry.
Let's change
No luck
argument
today.
and let's talk about Eivor. Oh, they added this little zoom on him when he's with the Raven. Beautiful. Don't remember if it was. Yeah, they added this zoom here. I wanted to change Eivor's look. I mean, it passed from a while since the last episode, and he has a longer beard, and since he's not traveling anymore, since we uncovered all England, I decided to change his outfit to something more light. It's raining. And I chose the Thor cape. So here we are. We are going to start the. We are going to Ireland to start the Wrath of the Druids, and looks like someone arrived to the docks of Reversthorpe.
The horn sounds for new arrival. Who would it be?
Wow, it's so like this with the horn. Must be someone important. So we are going to England, and wow, I have great hopes for this DLC. Oh. But Hazard.
Hytham? Things have not gone as planned.
It's
Hytham!
it's a young man. It's a young woman. It's a woman.
Perhaps you can aid me in locating Hytham.
What is your purpose with him?
I have brought a sampling of goods from Ireland. That is, if I can bring my ships to dock.
Azar! I see you've met Eivor Wolfkist.
Ah, so you are Eivor. In fact, I bring you a message from Ireland.
I know no one in Ireland.
The letter is from Dublin's king. Sadly, I seem to have misplaced it.
The King of Dublin. Why would such a one write to me?
He wishes to expand trade to England. The purpose of my bringing goods here.
Azar is from the east, but lives in Ireland now. But in matters of trade, Azar, your king should petition Ranvi.
He claims to know Eivor. He asked me to accompany you on the trip there.
I know no king, and I'm certainly not about to journey to Ireland.
But first, Azar, you must build a trading post. In fact, where is your trade ship?
Ah, yes. An unfortunate incident, most concerning. Trading rivals have blocked the river and thus my goods.
A blocked river hurts all Ravensthorpe. Stay. I will put things right.
As you see, Eivor is a person of action. Find me later, when the river is safely clear.
Of course, my friend. I thank you, Eivor. I will find the king's letter in the meantime.
You keep insisting that I know an Irish king. It is a fantasy. What manner of king is it that sends me letters from Ireland?
Okay, we have to clear the path. Okay, we can go use by boat. Sigurd. Always in bad mood. Okay, I have to turn.
To the waves! Can't raise the sail yet.
Okay, guys, see you there.
Sing,
Since it's
my
a long
ravens.
journey. Also, guys, interesting. Looks like she's an hidden one, cause she knows item. Hmm.
Here's the blockade to be cleared.
Perhaps she will guide us to England, and if there are hidden ones over there,
Have a look, Sunan.
please, Eivor, don't talk underwater. You can't. Beautiful new music. Mister, you can't compete against me.
Stop! You there!
Wanted Eivor to look more light, more
Go on! Who will catch Odin's eye?
Suffer for that!
And if I want, I can disable the finishing animations, but I'll keep them because they are cool.
All their watches, warrior!
We have the strength of 1,000 battles now. How do I clear the blockade? Do I have to blow up something? Okay. Yes, looks like it. We have to blow up everything.
Shit! Shit!
Oh. Of course, if I do it very closely.
That burns!
Oh, looks like it. Looks like there is the ballista here. Oh. Run. Ouch. Oh.
Message! Die!
Nice. Oh, the notification on my phone. Oh, 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 oh. Mosquitoes everywhere in my room.
They won't like that.
Nobody messes with the Raven clan. Oh, what I did there. It's okay, it's okay. Beautiful. don't know, guys, but they improved the graphics. I think there is a bit of smoke, a bit of fog. I feel like there is more fog around.
One more should do it.
Ah, look how they placed this.
Assar's trading rivals are defeated.
Oh,
The
okay.
river's clear. Now we'll see about this so-called King of Dublin.
Report back to us. Beautiful. I didn't need you guys. Okay, let's turn and get back to. Mosquitoes is around while I'm recording. Okay, see you over there.
Sail!
Okay, look how much fog they added.
Sail down!
I don't remember all this lightning while returning to Ravenstorp.
Let's put her in here.
One thing I like this outfit is the mantle on
Hello.
the little mantle we have on the lowest part, and it reminds me of the Ezio outfit in Brotherhood. Why am I talking to you? No,
I must be on my way now.
Azar.
Goodbye.
Sorry.
Azar, the river's clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name.
She's a
Wolf-Kissed.
really
The
interesting
scar on my
character.
neck.
Ah, my Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Thank you, Azar One-Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will
Please
be
give
found
me
in
the
trade
materials to
post,
build
once
this
built.
this thing.
Oh, and
'cause,
I
oh,
found
okay.
your letter. Here.
Never mind, it's here. Hello, cows in Eivor. From the court of Dublin, glorious king. Buried Mar. Eivor cousin. Your cousin buried.
My cousin Barith is alive and king of Dublin. The Northnir never failed to delight.
Look how much fog there is here. Yes, I am.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Assar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yeah, I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barith.
Ireland, a patchwork of petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Really beautiful opening, wow.
Assar, how is it that Barith, as Norse as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Barith as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter
I
the
know nothing
countryside,
about
and Barith's throne
Ireland.
is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who's he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Barith will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly he is loved by his people.
Dublin. Wow.
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Barith.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There's much to tell you, Barith, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come, there's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Barith.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Badith.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Assar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
Is he a hidden
No
one?
one else I'd trust my commerce to, old
Just
man.
asking.
You let him call you that?
I call him worse things.
My king! I still owe you a horn of ale.
This is where I leave you.
Don't
They
miss
know
the
each other.
banquet.
I'll be there shortly.
I think it's a hidden one. I don't know if he is, but if he is, then Eivor.
Barad, my mighty king.
Oh,
Aoife,
thank you.
This is my cousin, Eivor. Show him the bow I had you make for him.
This is for me? The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get 'em all?
Of course I will. Stand ready to be astonished.
Aren't you the confident one? Sure, I'll be embarrassed for you if you shat on the eggs.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
I don't use this bow because it's more Bayek style.
It's a very nice bow. Thank you, Barith.
Steps off the boat after a long
It's a
sea
light bow,
voyage
but
and shoots like a
I like
master.
mine. Listen.
Well done, cousin. Wait. Is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house.
Oh no.
As I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
Assar told me that it's a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health.
So it's a
When I
giant.
became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Bigger than any city I have ever seen in this game. I mean, as big as Winchester.
Þorri muni hafa orðið. Góu áður en þau komi aftur. Sé betra að sitja í regninu.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve
Compliment
mother's health.
Ubisoft,
I am left to
beautifully
discipline my
crafted
wayward
already.
son,
And to host a banquet.
which should be already underway.
Even if the textures are the same, everything is different.
Up,
From the
Barret,
roofs
Fadilla.
to these columns here with a bit of white.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Assar, I was not sure if I would see you here.
Let's
Why is
observe
that?
her.
I thought you'd rather take stock of your wares than placidly observe caterwauling Vikings.
And you would rather spend time with this gossiping auntie.
I know few
She
people
has
here, and
a
of them,
knife
I know you
on
are
the
the one
back,
who is always ready with a sweet anecdote.
I do have some information you may find interesting. Siegfried's stomach doesn't agree with cheese. Had an accident about it last week. The embarrassing, bed-changing kind.
He shat himself?
Mortifying for a lad of that age. The kind of thing that would devastate him in front of his comrades, if one needed ammunition.
Thank you, Azar. Your company is always enlightening.
What do you expect, Father? Hey, you're Boris' cousin. It's a grand do, isn't it?
Hi. Enjoying yourself?
Oh, crack,
It's great crack.
new word.
It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Siegfried.
Can I ask, what is your life like in this city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss.
Wow, he is
can probably smell the
totally
stench.
different
I
dialect.
can. I'm curious. How do you feel Barith has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Enjoy the feast, friend.
You as well.
Sorry.
Siegfried! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
I was looking forward to meeting my cousin's son.
So, you're the cousin who Da speaks so fondly of. Is the old fool reduced to importing Vikings now?
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then, if you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine, whelp.
You won't land a single punch.
Oh, he's strong. Congratulations.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I'm not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? A visit to Norway might do a young Viking girl like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
I've lost track of your father. Any idea where he might be?
He wanted to clear his head. That means he's visiting grandfather's grave. Da has a chat with him almost every day.
Barith can commune with the dead?
No, his conversations are all one-sided. The grave sits at the top of the hill.
I'll find him. Thank you, Siegfried.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
There is a different mood about this place. It's a bit more brighter. I mean the sky is clearer. Okay, shall we find Barret then? still want to record a bit more. Look, another huge map to ready.
What see you, old friend?
Is at the top of the hill. Where? Atop of the hill near a tree. Maybe the tree must be that one. Got now. Another map ready to be conquered. Yes.
Barith. Why so uneasy?
A king must forever be on guard. When I'm upset or uncertain, I come here to seek my father's spirit.
I didn't even ask after him. Somehow I knew he'd...
Some years ago, he was destined to die in battle, and he did.
He sits with Odin now. My family owes yours a sullen debt.
That winter, your family came to stay with us. I remember your birth, screaming like a warrior.
The plague year. No one would take us in. No one but your mother and father. I owe your family my life.
And what a life we had. I have fond memories of you and I slipping out to hunt.
In dead of night. Stars in the sky, moonlight on snow. And that's how I got that scar.
I do feel bad about that. What about the one on your cheek?
This? A caution from the gods about my vanity.
Come, if we tell all our stories, we'll be here a week.
Do you see something?
My imagination run amok, but let us away.
What the fuck is that?
Funny how just the slightest noise sets a fellow on edge.
By Thor's hammer.
Is this a horror?
I could sleep a week.
Not as spry as the old days, eh? When we'd search the night in hopes of catching a
What the
will-o'-the-wisp.
fuck is that?
Did we catch one? I have a memory of catching one.
Oh, by Odin.
Boris Makivor, give yourself up.
What?
Back! Grab him! Bind his hands!
Maybe we're them.
Damn you bastards! For Thor!
Keep the both of idiot busy.
Die!
Who were they?
My ascension to the throne has not been without contest. The previous king's son, Thorstein, is resentful.
You told me nothing of this.
You are my guest. I'm not going to burden you with petty concerns.
Petty concerns. I now know why you've been anxious all evening.
Aye, 'tis worrying. He's never been so bold before.
He sees you as a usurper to his throne.
Perhaps, but he doesn't seem to want to take it. He contents
I don't know
himself by
nothing
stealing
about
and
this,
smuggling with his band of ruffians.
DLC.
It's petty Viking raiding. but it puts me in a bad
It's a
light with
blind
Flann.
run, this one.
That's certain. Keep a sharp watch. Brigands rove the streets tonight.
You can be sure of me, my king.
What? You know I am always the last to leave a party. What is wrong?
We were ambushed by Thorstein's men. Rivals I was not made aware of.
Small wonder King Flann does not embrace you, Borith. You cannot keep control of the Vikings in your own city.
Thorstein makes me look like more of an arse than I do on my own.
I see. It is the High King's disfavor that makes this shameful. My cousin, I will take care of Thorstein.
No, I do not want to drag you into this sorry mess. Perhaps you'll accept silver to lie low.
For a week or two, but then he'll be back, and back again. I can remove this blood, once and for all.
Eivor, this is not your fight.
For any and all of your god's sakes, Borith, let Eivor help you.
As of this moment, Borith, my arm is yours. Whatever is needed to bring Flann's smile upon you, I will do.
Eivor, I have never been so happy.
Your family saved mine those years ago. A fitting reply would be to secure your throne. I will start with Thorstein.
It happens that Siegfried may know something. He once ran with Thorstein's gang.
Sadly true. Seek him tomorrow in the marketplace. After a night of carousing, he likes to recuperate there.
We will begin to forge a bond with High King Flann on Rise of Sun. Bareth said Siegfried would be at the marketplace. I need to learn about Thorstein.
Okay, there is much more complexity in the cutscenes. The cutscenes, they look better made this time.
I'll never learn.
Morning, Siegfried.
Eivor, it was a rough night. I drank too much and I am desperate to calm my belly.
I cannot help your belly, but could you tell me what you know of this man, Thorstein?
Ah, Dad told you I tried to join his gang, eh? Thorstein is a real Vikinger. Like you, but louder.
You weren't allowed to join?
Too young and gangly. Amar wouldn't even show me where his hideout is.
Tell me a bit about this Amar.
Likes her ale the way kittens like milk. Spends her time getting tiddly on the docks, chatting up passers-by.
I will speak to her. Perhaps Thorstein will regret not letting you in his gang.
Listen to me. If you're smart, you won't cross Amar. She's a vicious fighter.
Okay guys, let's I'll stop here for this first episode, so I can go synchronize that point that so hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, a comment and subscribe. Check my Twitter. Check my Twitter cause I post most of the stuff there. Rarely, but I do. And hope you are enjoying this first episode. Look how different is this place. Beautiful. See ya the next time.